going? Sorry about if some of you were expecting the Breaking Bad season 3 review. I might have mentioned that in a few videos back that I was going to do that, but don't worry, I haven't forgot about it. I'm going to do it, but I figured, how about I do a Jurassic World review, being that I saw the movie, and I want to give you guys my proper thoughts on the film while it's still in theaters and still new, I guess. So you guys can go see the movie if you haven't done so already. Um, with all that said, I'm gonna dive right into it. Give you guys the good things about this film, the bad things, the good, the bad, and the ugly. All that stuff. So yeah. Well, let's talk about the acting. The acting in this film is great, especially Chris Pratt, the main character. Which it was cool to see him in something besides Guardians of the Galaxy, and I thought he delivered this movie great. Which I kind of had a feeling he would, because Chris Pratt's a good actor. Now, but the main thing is, let's talk about his character, and let's talk about the characters that I kind of had a problem with this movie. Okay, now Chris Pratt. Now I thought he really surprised me because on the trailer for this movie Jurassic World, they made him kind of seem like a dinosaur nerd and kind of like a geeky person or whatever. Like just kind of a know-it-all. You kind of want to smack in the face. At least I felt that way because I'm weird. But in the movie, he was totally different than he was in the trailer. Like he was amazing. Like he was a bad A, if you guys know what I mean. But yeah, he was just amazing in that movie. I thought he really stretched out his character more than they showed him in the trailer, which was really cool. Yeah, he was like probably the best character in the movie besides the well, now let's talk about the bad things, the bad characters in this movie that kind of made me dislike the movie a little bit. Okay, so the two kids in the movie, I forgot their names, but let's talk about them for a little bit. Okay, so I liked how they like reacted to situations. Like, well, their acting was fine. I didn't have anything wrong with their acting. In fact, my favorite scene was with them where they're in that little wheel, that little hamster ball thing. Love that scene. The scene in the trailer. That was a great scene. But the main thing is, which when you first are introduced to the two boys in the film, they're two brothers. I kind of was a little like, oh great, because they were a little bit cliched starting out. One boy has his earphones on. He kind of looks goth. He has a girlfriend. Nothing wrong with that, but like I've seen that before, and I thought it would be cliche, but it really wasn't. Later on, I started to like them more and more as the film got on. Or yeah, which that's what I really liked, and but some of it's a little still cliched. The younger brother loves dinosaurs, but he's actually smart. Like he's not 100% cliched, if you guys know what I mean. But okay, the other character that I did not like about this film was the aunt in the movie. She was a bi star star star. Yeah. I did not like her one bit. Again, her acting was fine. She did the best she could, but I just like you were supposed to be rooting for her. Like the film tried to make you root for her, but you really didn't. Like other reviewers have said this too. You just wanted her to get eaten by dinosaurs. That's all you wanted to see her like in the movie. Like the main focus of the movie, like I said before, was Chris Pratt. He's just the best part about this movie, and he's what makes this movie probably good and stuff, in all honesty. So, yeah, I'm sorry if you guys disagree with me, but that's just it. Another thing I liked about this movie didn't seem, or this movie didn't try to seem like it was the first Jurassic Park movie, like the original. Like when I walked into the theaters, I kind of thought this would be, they would have some of the same scenes as they did in the first movie. They did not. In my opinion, this was a totally different film. Like you could tell it was still part of the same series, of course, but like, it was a totally different plot, new everything. It was new and it was all fresh. That's what I liked about this movie. You weren't just going into the theater predicting what would happen because it was all new. It was a new experience. That's what I really liked about this movie. And well, also let's talk about the soundtrack. This right here, most people might disagree with me because most people love the original Jurassic Park theme composed by John Williams. I, however, hate it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. It's just my opinion. But yeah, I don't like it. You know, the whole da na 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 na. It's I hate it. It's just so ugh. It just makes my ears bleed. But this film did it a few times, and I kind of felt like walking out of the theater. No, no, I'm just kidding. But you know, this film showed that theme a few times, and I was a little getting annoyed. But then after that, the soundtrack progressed, and I thought it was way better than John Williams' score for the first Jurassic Park movie, the original. But so yeah, that's about the soundtrack pretty much. What I would really like to see in this movie, though, I would really like to see an actor from the old Jurassic Park movie star, or just make a somewhat brief slash kind of a long scene, kind of cameo, if you will. I would especially like to see Jeff Goldblum in this movie. I thought he could have been like they could have called him like he could have been a character like they could have called for help and he could have like flew in the island or flew in the theme park and like helped them out or gave him some advice. That's what I would really like to see in this movie. But other than that, it was I thought it was good. So yeah, not sure what I would rate this movie, but okay, I'm going to give Jurassic World probably somewhere around an A minus. I think I'll give an A minus. It was a strong movie, I thought. A well deserved watch. With the only thing, like I said, I didn't like about this film were the characters. So guys, let me know what you thought about the movie if you've seen it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.